Hey everybody, it's Cody, Dixon RC, coming at you with something different this time. So this is the new Arrma Infraction 6S BLX truck, ready to run. As you see, this box is massive, it's huge. This truck is crazy big. So what we're going to do is I'm going to unbox it, show you all the little features and things and stuff like that, and then we'll do something else. I'm actually going to get some running video of this thing. We're going to do a couple little deals with it, so see if we can get done with that. So let's get this thing out of here. It's just crazy at how big this is compared to most other things that I open up on this table. I think it actually has a picture. It does not on this side. This side it does. It actually shows the actual size on the box. That's the actual size of the truck. But let's get it out of here and see. This thing is crazy. Oh. I have taken it out of the box already once before to do some other stuff with it beforehand. So, instruction booklet in a resealable bag, mind you. This is probably the coolest thing they do is a resealable bag. Comes with a high-speed pinion gear, of course, because you need that because you want to do 80 mile an hour. It comes with a tool set that has, of course, 17 millimeter and all that. Also has a normal tool key on there, and of course a bunch of hexes. And it looks like it comes with some extra body clip kind of stuff. I haven't read any instructions. Of course, it comes with some stickers, and it comes with some instructions about what not to do and what to do, kind of deal. So we'll get this. We'll move this out of the way. I love that resealable bag. That's really such a cool thing. All right, and then, of course, this is just a radio. Nothing super special about it. Now, this thing does have AVC, so it does have some kind of stability control, which is pretty cool. Sorry, I'm wiping sweat away. It is hot as all get out today. So it's just a normal Spectrum. It looks almost like they call it a DX2E. It's very similar to the DX4S without all the other 4-channel gadgets. It's just a 2-channel. All right, so let's take this joker out of here. Oh, it's heavy. There it is. So, first off, you see it's a truck body. It's kind of different for a kind of a wild on-road thing. It has a rear wing on it that has not been painted, which is kind of wild. It has a roll bar that actually goes through the body into these 2 plates here. Those look like body plates to hold in case it slides kind of deal. You notice the windows, so it's not clear. Let's turn it this way. You have a front splitter. You have a rear diffuser. Of course, the rear wing, like I said before. I do like it. It's got body clips on it that actually hold it to the body, and it comes like that. So it's easy to get on and off. It's not very aggravating to do anything like that. Comes right off. It is a just, put together. You know what? When you hold the body up like this and with some light, you can actually see some paint mess ups. You can see it this way as well. That's kind of a bummer. I like this body. It's really cool. It's got a whole bunch of stickers on it. They did a good job. It kind of looks like the Unicorn truck. Not the Unicorn, it's the Huna truck. Sorry, my bad. I said that wrong. So let's get into the chassis. This is where it shines. So they dropped this truck here, and they did the Limitless, which is basically, they said it's 80%, I think it was 80%, shares the same parts as this does here. So they're pretty similar as far as that goes. So we'll start from the front, we'll go to the back. Of course, the front, you see, it's got a full splitter on it, downforce. Then we'll get to the tires. It has what they call them Hoons D-boots. They are a full belted tire, which means they'll hold up to, high speed is the idea behind that. They won't swell, things like that. Has a nice center brace that goes front to back. It also has a brace in the back as well on the, that holds the back down as well. A couple aluminum bits here and there. Of course, that's aluminum. It's got an aluminum plate where the steering is. The steering post it's got aluminum there, and it's got a plate that runs front, side to side where it actually turns. It's got a 15 kilogram servo in it. Of course, it's brushless. It's 6S capable. Comes with EC5 connectors. These are actually IC5 for the new Spectrum batteries that have released. the smart batteries they've got, but you can also use EC5 on these. Spots 2 big battery trays to put 2 big batteries, 2 2S's or 2 3S's. You can also run 1 single battery if you wanted to as well, because it's got a jumper on it. The rear has a nice diffuser on it. I don't really know what that is and why that's there. Maybe that's an exhaust port, so to speak. So the other thing, it has really nice aluminum shocks, big bores as well. They are very, very big, and they are very stiff. It's got a lot of stiffness to it, which is probably a good thing, depending on how fast you're going to take this thing. Sway bars front and rear. It does have a center diff, front and rear diff. It also has metal drive shafts front and rear, and the center ones are metal as well. Of course, you would think it would have to have that because of all the power this thing's going to put out. Something else that it has that nothing else I've really ever seen, they call them, what did it say it was? It's on the box here. It's something cool I've never seen before. So where did it go? Sorry guys, I was trying to do most of this off memory, and I didn't do that. Anyway, it's got popless rod ends. I think that's what the way they stated that. Yeah, it's on. Where is that? Yeah, never pop ball ends. So I'm assuming, and the way it looks, we'll have to. I don't really have a way of showing that to you. So what it looks like is the ball end on the rod end here. The ball, the top part of it, it's got a big washer on it. Basically, it makes it where the link will not pop off, or the rod end won't pop through. So it always stays there. So it may come loose, but you just pop it back down. So it's not a big deal. That's pretty cool. A lot of different little things in here. I haven't had a lot of Arrma vehicles in front of me, so I really don't have a lot of insight in, I don't know everything about that company. I know they're coming out with some great stuff for the basher crowd, as well as now the on-road crowd. That Limitless, that one guy, Innovation RC, I think is his name on YouTube. He's done 136 miles an hour with his Limitless. Of course, it doesn't have Arrma electronics in it. It's got his own stuff in there that he's gotten different things, and it's a big old motor. Another thing, this motor, it has easy removable motor mount. It's an aluminum motor mount, of course, but they make it where you just unbolt a couple things and it just slides right out. You can change it out. I have seen where you've been able to move this. The Limitless, you can change this. You can put it over here on the other side or something like that along the lines of that. Don't really know too much about all that. I don't have a Limitless, so I can't tell you. So here's the underside of it. Pretty much flat, which is what you want when you're doing some really good speed. It's got a couple of dips here and here. The diffuser will help get rid of some airflow that way, and of course the front will. You know what's weird about this front splitter is it has, you've got spots where that screw is there. You think they would have done that a little bit differently, as far as maybe putting them, where they're concaved in like these, where that won't touch, because that's going to touch the pavement, I believe, but maybe it won't. Who knows? So, of course, the suspension on the front of it and the back of it has very Revo-like, of course, because I think that's where they got the idea from. The balls on the upper and lower arms. So that's pretty much it. This thing is $550, comes ready to run. All you got to do is put your own batteries in it. I do not stock these. I could probably get them. I'm not an Arrma dealer or anything like that, but I could probably get one if you wanted one. So if anybody wants one, let me know. Of course, here you're fixing to see the running video, so that'll be cool to see as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. If you got any questions about this, I'll do my best to answer as best I can. This is not mine, so I don't really know. I'll try and do the best I can as far as answering questions for you. So I'll do the best I can. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoy all the craziness that we try and do with this truck. See y'all later. I got it. A moment. hit it.